Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to WWE News, episode 127. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. Brandon Hodge here, and this is going to be the final news episode, the final video before my next vlog. The vlog's like the main thing here on the channel, if you didn't know that, if you're like new or you just watch the news episodes or something like that. But I'm going to Nashville, Tennessee for Raw tomorrow. Angle's supposed to reveal like his whole thing tomorrow, his whatever the controversy or the scandal or whatever it is. I'm pretty sure it's going to be Dixie Carter revealed or whatever, but that should be a pretty good show. But I'm vlogging. The vlog will be up on Tuesday. But anyway, guys, enough of me running my mouth. Let's go ahead and get into this episode of WWE News and Rumors. The first news story. So this is like the main thing happening right now. This is like what everyone is talking about. When I go on Twitter, this is basically what I see. So Talking Smack has been canceled as a weekly show. It's still going to be a monthly. It's still going to be after pay-per-views. It's just not going to be after every episode of SmackDown. When I first heard this news, I was like, oh, they don't want to have to like build the set backstage or whatever. Is that the reason they canceled it weekly? Not enough people to watch it. To like have a reason to have like all those people to set up the set. That was like my first thought. But no, apparently Talking Smack has been canceled because Vince McMahon doesn't like unscripted things. He wants all the wrestlers to have a script and not to be able to like come up with stuff on the fly and develop their own character, which really makes me mad. I think you should be able to develop your own character or whatever. I mean, I know you can come up with ideas and stuff, but you have to get approval and all that. I just think on the fly, the best stuff always comes up on the fly. But anyway, they have canceled this. Apparently, they didn't even tell the hosts, like Daniel Bryan and Renee Young. They were like upset when they heard the news that Talking Smack was canceled. I love the show. It was amazing. Had some of the best promos on that show. Just Vince McMahon himself hates the unscripted things and just canceled the show. So I'm guessing pay-per-views, it's actually going to be scripted now. I don't know. Unscripted was like the best thing. It was like the thing that everyone loved about the show. But Talking Smack, unfortunately, has been canceled as a weekly show. Okay, the next news story. So, speaking of the Kurt Angle thing, the Kurt Angle, whatever you want to call it, scandal or whatever. So, the rumor, last week's rumor, one of the rumors was that it's going to be Dixie Carter. Dixie Carter is going to be revealed as having an affair with Kurt Angle or whatever, and for some reason that's going to have to be made public or something. Which, affair, like, yeah, he did, like, wrestle for her company or whatever. Which it wasn't, she was, like, the president. She didn't own the company. But, anyway, the reason I'm talking about this right now is Eric Bischoff says, yeah, it's Dixie Carter. And he was like, I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but I'm going to leak it. It's Dixie Carter. I don't think Eric Bischoff has any connections with the writing team anymore or anyone who does creative. So, I don't know how he would have this information, which the rumors are going crazy before he even said anything. Dixie Carter, maybe. There's also rumors that he's having an affair with Stephanie McMahon. It's going to set up for a Triple H versus Kurt Angle match at WrestleMania or whatever, or SummerSlam or whatever. But I think it's going to be Dixie Carter. The rumors are Dixie Carter and Stephanie McMahon, but mainly Dixie Carter. Eric Bischoff is confirming this, which I don't know if he has the connections to confirm it. But yeah, Eric Bischoff on his podcast said it is. Yeah, it's Dixie Carter. That's the whole angle. Alright, the next news story. A lot of people already know about this if you follow WWE on like Twitter or Instagram or something. Jeff Hardy, he is wearing his face paint again. So he wore face paint like all the time when he was in WWE before, and I know he wore it a lot in TNA too and other promotions and stuff like that, but he's back to wearing face paint. I don't know why it took him so long to bring the face paint back. Since he returned like 3 months ago, I don't know what's taken him so long, but yeah, Jeff Hardy's wearing face paint again. Good. Okay, the next news story. This one is a really... well, I wouldn't say really old. I mean, it's like 2 or 3 weeks old. I keep forgetting to mention it in the news episodes for some reason. Anyway, WWE has stopped using pyro. I believe the first, well, at least the first time I noticed it was at Money in the Bank. I'm like, yo, a pay-per-view. We did the intro. There's no pyro. Oh, so this arena must not allow pyro. They don't want like explosions inside their arena, right? So I thought it was just the arena thing. And then next night on Raw, no pyro. Oh, well, that arena must not allow pyro either. Next night, SmackDown. Oh, well, that arena must... And then it kept going and going and going, and the people started asking questions. And apparently, WWE feel like pyro is an unnecessary expense, and it's just not needed anymore. I mean, I'm sure they're still going to have pyro at WrestleMania and maybe SummerSlam or something, but they feel like it's not needed for every night. Well, except for house shows. House shows, they have like the fog machines or whatever. I'm pretty sure they still use those, but... Yeah, Pyro's gone. I'll miss it, but I'm pretty sure it'll be back for like WrestleMania and like bigger shows. Okay, the next news story. So this one's kind of close to my heart. No Mercy tickets have went on sale. No Mercy is in Los Angeles, California. It is in the Staples Center. The No Mercy tickets are on sale, but here's the bad news. People are using freaking ticket bots. So like I was on there trying to get tickets yesterday when they went on sale. It was also in the pre-sale. People are using ticket bots, so if you want to sit floor, if you want to sit close on the floor, not gonna happen unless you want to spend a lot of money. So basically there's no floor tickets left on AXS or whatever the heck the site is called they're using. But anyway, it looks like I'm personally going to have to spend a little extra money and buy from like a third-party site to be able to get some good seats for No Mercy. I'm going to No Mercy with Vince Martinez. We're also going to ROH in Las Vegas. We're going to like the pay-per-view in Las Vegas. The pay-per-view and the TV taping, I believe. Yeah, it's like Friday and Saturday night, and then the pay-per-view Sunday. So No Mercy, I've already got my tickets for ROH. No Mercy, I'm not sure. I know I'm going. I'll probably have to get tickets off of a third-party site, pay a little extra money to get good seats, but it should be a pretty entertaining little mini vlog week. Okay, the next news story, the Broken Hardys. So as many of you know, the Hardys had this broken gimmick in TNA and the Indies, I guess. Even though like TNA's trying to attack, tried to attack like ROH for letting them do the broken gimmick. But anyway, the Hardys really want to do the broken gimmick in WWE, but TNA is like, no, we own that gimmick. You're not allowed to use that. Even though the Hardys came up with the gimmick. I believe Matt Hardy came up with it. So for a number of months, ever since they've came back to the WWE, they've been trying to reach a deal with TNA, Impact, whatever the heck, Anthem, whoever the hell it is, Global Force Wrestling, whoever the hell TNA even is anymore. Well, last week they got really close to making the deal, and I mentioned all this in the last news episode, but the news here is how much they were willing to pay. They were willing to pay between $10,000 and $15,000. They were getting ready to, both parties were getting ready to sign, and then we were getting ready to see the Delete, the broken gimmick on WWE television, but at the last minute, TNA tried to add something. They added that they get 50% of the Hardys' revenue, which basically means every dollar the Hardys make, TNA gets half of it. Of course they didn't agree to that. That's just so sleazy. And then if they talk bad about the company, they get fined like $5,000 each time. It was such a screwed up deal. I'm glad they dodged a bullet with that one and have to give half of your money to TNA for absolutely no reason. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that is all of the news stories, and now we're gonna move on to the rumors. Just remember, I really have to say this, it should be pretty obvious. Rumors are most of the time not true. They're rumors, not news. So if one of these rumors doesn't come true, which it probably won't, don't get mad at me. The first rumor, Nikki Bella, when is she coming back? When is she returning? Nikki Bella, the rumor is Nikki Bella is returning at SummerSlam. Where the hell did Nikki Bella even go? I think the last time I saw her was at WrestleMania, right? She wasn't like at a show after WrestleMania? She like got proposed to, said yes, and then she disappeared, rode off into the sunset. Cena's back, Nikki's not. Nikki's expected to return at SummerSlam. I'm pretty sure that rumor is true. The next rumor, speaking of Nikki Bella, okay, this has nothing to do with Nikki Bella. John Cena is rumored to be in the main event of WrestleMania. So he's been rumored to be in like in the main event of WrestleMania 34 for a while. It was supposed to be Reigns versus Cena. Well, the rumor is that Cena still planned to be in the main event of well, I don't know if it's the main event. He's supposed to be in the Universal Championship match. We don't know if Roman Reigns will be the champion or Brock Lesnar will still be the champion, but we do know John Cena will be in the Universal Championship picture at WrestleMania 34. Okay, the next news story. I reported like a few weeks ago, or maybe it was last month or something, that New Japan is actually going to be doing a show WrestleMania 34 weekend. That would have been amazing, but this rumor is saying that's actually not happening. There will not be a New Japan show in New Orleans WrestleMania 34 weekend. Kind of upsetting. I mean, it may still happen. There's still a chance it could happen, but the rumor right now is it's not happening. Okay, the next rumor. So you guys know about the Mae Young Classic, I'm assuming. Should be a pretty good thing. I'm kind of confused. I believe they just filmed it this week, because I saw it like was like all over Twitter and stuff, and there were like screenshots and stuff. And I'm like, wait, it's airing now? It's like airing live? I thought it was like pre-filmed. I believe I'm not entirely sure, I haven't been keeping up with it, but I believe the Mae Young Classic they filmed this week, and it's like airing in the end of August or something. Or it may have, no, I don't think it's aired. I think it's end of August is when it's airing. But anyway, the rumor from the Mae Young Classic is WWE is actually going to be signing 10 of the female wrestlers from the Mae Young Classic. So they're signing 2 new female wrestlers. I assume they would go to NXT, and if they like them, they would go to the main roster, I would assume. But yeah, that's really cool, signing 10 people from the Mae Young Classic. Okay, the next rumor. We have the rumored match. Well, actually the planned match. It's rumored to be planned That doesn't make any sense. But anyway, Women's Championship, Raw Women's Championship at SummerSlam. The rumored match is going to be Alexa Bliss defending her Women's Championship against Sasha Banks, Nia Jax, and Bayley. A fatal four-way for the Raw Women's Championship, and also for the Universal Championship, the Raw Championship, the Raw Men's Championship. There's also a rumored fatal four-way. So 2 fatal four-ways for Raw. Maybe SmackDown will have fatal four-ways too. Who the hell knows? Okay, the next rumor. So in the beginning of this news episode, I talked about how Talking Smack was canceled. And they didn't tell the host of the show, they didn't tell Renee Young that they canceled Talking Smack. And then on Twitter, Renee Young revealed also, Unfiltered, her show on the WWE Network, has been canceled too. Really, they've canceled 2 shows. They probably canceled it the same day, but dang. They're not like Renee Young or something. Next thing she'll be like released or something, crap. So her show, if you were a fan of her show, I thought it was a pretty entertaining show, Unfiltered on the WWE Network. That show has been unfortunately canceled. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, and the final rumor, Adam Cole. So this was really, really confusing. So Adam Cole was rumored like, I'm gonna say like 2 months ago that he was going to be signed to the WWE, and then basically we never heard anything about it again. He was supposed to be signed. No update if he was signed or not. The rumor right now is Adam Cole is supposed to be showing up at NXT or WWE pretty soon. He may have already been signed. I'm pretty sure they're just going to keep really, really quiet about this until he actually makes that surprise debut or whatever. I don't know if they put him in NXT or like just have him show up at the main roster. But Adam Cole is expected to be showing up at the WWE very, very soon. No update if he's like signed or not, and we'll probably never know until he actually shows up. So there you guys have it. That is today's episode of WWE News and Rumors. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode, and thanks for watching. This is the end card. Down there's my second channel, which I do some non-wrestling vlogs on. Over here some previous videos you probably haven't seen that you might enjoy. And if you guys haven't already, make sure to like this video. And if you're brand new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. It's absolutely free. I will see you guys in the next video.